I'm going to save you money and heartache. Do not buy a classic car until you watch this video. Let's go. This video is geared towards somebody who wants to buy a classic car that doesn't want to do a lot of work to it. We're going to buy something that's already done, ready to go. We're going to buy a car for an investment. So number one, we're going to come up, we got to find the make and model of what we're looking for. All right, we got to come up with the make and the model. Very important. That's also going to determine your price. Now, you're looking at, in today, 2025, you're looking at about $25,000 in that area for a car that does not need to. It's not a project car. This is a start key car. Get in, you start, you put gas in, and you go. This is for someone who's looking to buy an investment vehicle, doesn't want to work on it. Now, make and model also that includes classic, antique, hot rod, custom cars from 1970 and back. Okay, when we had real cars. Okay, we need a make and model, and our price range, let's just say, is 25K to start. 25K to 45K is going to get you something very nice. Now you can go up and up and up and up depending on make and model. So you have a car in mind. You found a car somewhere. Marketplace, the neighbor's garage, who knows, right? Aunt Susie, uncle, her husband died, right? You found a car, you had an auction, whatever you did, you found a car. Number two, rule of thumb. Never buy a car, a classic car, sight unseen. Never buy a car sight unseen. If you don't know what you're looking at, please have somebody who does look at it. They got to crawl underneath the car. You got to look at the frame. You got to look at all the brakes, the brake line, everything underneath the car. Just because the top side of the car looks decent and the interior is nice, you got to crawl under the car. You got to look at wiring. You got to look at, we didn't even get to the motor yet. There's many things to look at. Have somebody look at the car who knows what they're looking at. Okay? That's number two. Number three, you want to pick a desirable vehicle. You want to pick a vehicle that was a hot item back then. It's more or less going to hold more value today. Now, you must check the VIN number. You must check the fender tag. The fender tag will tell you if the motor is original. You want to make sure that the car, if it's got the original motor, came from the factory, interior, transmission, everything, the paint code, it'll tell you everything on the fender tag. Okay, look for the fender tag. Number four, very important as well. No four-door cars, okay? Especially if you're trying to buy a hot rod, 50s, 60s, 70s. Well, you don't have to worry about it in the 70s, but especially back in the 50s and 60s, do not buy a four-door car. Okay, there was no four-door car hot rods back then. They did not make them. Now, we're not talking parts cars. We're not talking drag racing. We are talking cars for investment. Do not buy a four-door car. They are a third of the value of its two-door model. You're looking for a deal on a car. You gotta have your finances ready. You gotta have cash in hand, bank check. You have to have everything ready, because what's gonna happen nowadays, something posts on Marketplace, I don't even say newspaper. Very few people use that. But when they come up quick, you got to act fast. Now, that doesn't mean you impulse buy. You never want to impulse buy on a vehicle, but you have to be ready to go. You have to have your finances ready. When they list cars today on Marketplace, let's say, they're going to have 50 people respond, and it's first come, first serve. So if you already know the make and model, you already know what you're looking for, you got to be ready to jump on it. Unless you're buying from a broker, let's say you're buying from a classic car dealership. Now, the only problem with that, like if you're going to use like a Maple Motors or somebody that just sells classic cars and hot rods, the price is not going to be where you want it. Okay, we are looking to buy a car, classic car, hot rod, etc., antique, but we want to get a good deal. So if it is a good deal and it checks out mechanically and the body's in good shape, you want to be ready to jump on that. You have to have your finances in order to do that. All right, so that's step number 5. Got to have your finances in order. Number 6, I'm not even going to write it down. This is a must. This is an obvious thing. You can't buy, I would not buy anything without a title, even if it's a parts car. Now, parts car we're going to do in a different video because that's a totally different animal. We're just doing classic car, hot rod, antique vehicles for an investment. We're going to hold on to these cars. You know, you're going to go cruise nights. You're going to hold on to at least 10 years. In the end, when you're done, you're going to make money on this vehicle. Now, the last 11 cars I restored, I think I had one car out of those 11 I didn't make money on. And it was my own fault. I impulse buyed. Okay? So, don't do that. Never impulse buy. But you want to do your homework and be ready to go when the time calls. You're going to see that car, and don't be afraid to look at 15 cars. I mean, if it's not right, it doesn't feel right, don't buy the car. Don't buy it sight unseen. Never buy it sight unseen. Pick a desirable vehicle. No 4-door cars. Run from them, okay? And have your finances ready, right? In your end, your investment on your classic car purchase, hot rod, antique car, is going to pay out. Okay? You're going to do very minimum work, put gas in it, drive it. One more thing I want to touch on that a lot of people, I hope a lot of people understand this. After you buy your classic car, do not put it on your regular insurance. You want to do a classic car collector, Haggerty, Grundy. You do not want to put it on your, let's say your State Farm, Farmers, whatever you do. Big, huge mistake. Okay? If you ever have a problem, fender bender, regular insurance is going to total the car, and you're going to be stuck with a fraction of what you paid for the car. If you put it on collector's insurance, let's say for $25,000, $30,000, you get in an accident, they write you a check for $30,000 and you keep the car. Okay? They don't scrap it. Okay, you don't want that to happen. That's just a little side note. I think I covered just about everything we need to cover. Any questions, any comments, please comment. Bloop, bloop. Write it down there, email, write it in the comments. I'm going to do how to buy a parts car, how to buy, hot rod, how to buy a muscle car. It's pretty much the same. Actually, what I'm showing you here works for any car, really. But it's very important on the older cars. You don't buy something that is a disaster. You're going to pay top dollar for. It's going to cost you money to fix. And then there goes your profit when you sell. Thanks for coming along. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you again on the next one. Thank you.